Most people think DOM XSS is always about messy JavaScript, weird filters, hours of trial and error, but this PortSwigger lab right here is a perfect example of how a tiny mistake in web message handling can lead to a full script execution. Today I'm going to show you exactly how to solve this lab DOM XSS using web messages in a clean, beginner-friendly way. By the end you'll understand both the payload and the logic behind it. The lab objective is simple. Use the exploit server to post a message to the target site that causes the print function to run. That means we are not looking for the server-side injection here, we are looking for the client-side issue. Even most bug hunters overlook these post-message type of bugs, but trust me, these are oftentimes very easy to exploit. All you have to do is match a pattern that if it comes up, then there are 90% chances you got a valid bug. So let's dive into it and let me show you how it's done. So this is the lab. First we just explore its functionality and what it offers to us. Okay, it's a blog website. Let's take a look at its source code. And here we have JavaScript, and there's an event listener for post message. So basically these message event listener is in simple terms, it's just a listener for post message. So it's listening for a post message, and oftentimes if that data is fed into somewhere into this web application, like in the title, in the blog post, wherever it's written or embedded into the web application, it becomes 90% chances are there could be a vulnerability. And when inner HTML is being used, then it's obviously a vulnerability, because anyone, it's not checking the origin of where this request is coming from, where this post message has been originated. So any attacker can send the post message from his website by making the victim visit to the evil website, and from there a post message is originated to this victim site, and here it's already looking for a post message. And whenever it receives a post message, this event listener is activated and the code within these brackets is executed right away. And as you can see, what it's doing is that it's getting an element with an ID ads. So most likely it's a post message that the developers implemented for the implementation of ads that are normally sent by a third-party service like Google Ads, etc. So it's setting the data from the post message as HTML form in the element with ID ads. So if an attacker sends a payload like script and alert, whatever, so this is going to be right away executed, and this is an XSS which we are gonna exploit. So we'll go to the exploit server. So here we'll set up the exploit that we will send to the victim. So we will make an iframe tag and set its source to this victim website, and onload function. Here we will type the JavaScript payload that we want to run whenever this iframe is loaded. So we will type this dot content window dot post message, and here we have to type the post message that we want to send, that this website is listening over here. So as this is setting the HTML of the data that we send through post message, so we'll simply add a simple JavaScript print function. Image source equal to x, on error equals to print function. Because the lab requires us to execute a print function on the victim browser in order to complete this lab. So at the end we'll have to mark a wildcard and it is completed. Let's see how this looks like. Okay, yeah, it's executing the print function that we defined in the JavaScript. Now let's just deliver the exploit to victim. Okay, congratulations, we solved the lab. Good. And here you can also see that the lab is solved. So here it is, simple yet tricky lab that we solved in a very quite short time. So yeah, let's wrap this video right here. So make sure to like this video and subscribe this channel, because I'm planning to make amazing content in the future and help you guys in any way possible. Alright y'all, see you in the next one.